So I had the rare opportunity to film inside 7-Eleven and introduce their services. So I thought, while I'm there, I might as well do a quick run through and show all of the favorite things that I like to eat and drink at 7-Eleven. And that's exactly what I did. I gotta warn you, this video is very shaky. As I said, I was literally running through, even though I had permission to film, which usually you're not allowed to film in 7-Eleven. I have no idea why. I did have permission to film, but I still had this strange nervous feeling that I need to do it really quick. So I'm just gonna run through 7-Eleven and show you all the things that I like. I'm going to start by the fridges, and you'll see these little cup of soups. This one's my favorite. It's the mushroom one. You open that up, you pour the soup into that container, and there's hot water at 7-Eleven. You mix it up and it makes a really nice treat, especially in the winter. And then there are these things. They're like vitamin jellies. I'm not exactly sure what's in them or how they work, but if you have a bit of a hangover, that green one works really well, and it's actually quite good tasting too. Then we go to the curries. These are my favorites. They didn't have my two favorite curries today, which is the chicken ones, but again, very inexpensive. You give it to the front desk and they will heat it up in the microwave. Now the most favorite thing, little shots. Every 7-Eleven's different. Sometimes they have these, sometimes they don't. They also have Jägermeister, be warned. Not very good at 2 o'clock in the morning to go in and find these. And of course they also sell soft drinks. So you can always buy a little gin and mix it with some Sprite or a whiskey and buy Coke. And garlic almonds, great. Always goes really well with any kind of drinking affair or if you need a bit of a savory snack. I had to be careful because I'm not allowed to film people's faces. So I was running around the corner here and there were people in that row. So yeah, so I was just skipping and going to the next section, which is the beer. While we're on the alcohol, might as well stay with the beer. They have an enormous selection of beer. There's a Bush beer at 37 NT dollars, Summersby cider, my favorite, at 65, and there's a Taiwan beer at 35 NT dollars. I believe those are 300 mils or 270 mils. So I'm gonna go in the chocolate aisle first. And if you haven't had this and you like chocolate, I'd highly recommend that you try the Meiji chocolate at 45 NT dollars for a slab. But then they also have these like very convenient little boxes, and they're individually wrapped pieces, which makes it a little bit easier to control your chocolate craving. And that was at 49. Oh yeah, and these ones, the Ricola, I'm absolutely addicted to these things. Great for cough or breath or just about everything. A nice little sucky, sweetie thing. And there's always a surprise at 7-Eleven. They have these the line stickers in lollipops. I regret not buying one. I am going to buy some of those just for the hell of it. Now, okay, if I haven't surprised you up until this point, I hope this will surprise you. At the bottom of the freezer, you're gonna find a half chicken, and it is absolutely delicious. It's frozen, but you give it to the payment counter and they'll heat it up for you, and it is really Moorish and really delicious. Half frozen chicken. Pea crackers. I haven't seen these in any other country except in Taiwan. The spicy one's quite nice. This is my favorite. It's the original. They also have these mixed berry new flavors. I don't know what those are about. I haven't had them, but this one, the original, is really nice. Very salty, very garlicky. So also a very nice condiment to drinking or eating or partying or whatever. I haven't really tried any of the other stuff like the hot dogs, but I have heard people say that they are not bad to try. Also the eggs, I haven't tried. Anything like in that front thing in the water, that kind of stuff, I'm a bit scared to try those things. I'm also extremely picky about food, so I haven't tried those. So anyway, I apologize for the shaky video, but I hope that you sort of got a sense, and maybe there was one or two surprises in my little snack run through at 7-Eleven.